All right, y'all, listen. Now, just first of all, how y'all doing? It's your boy Jeremy Speaks. But just when you thought Kelsey the lunch lady couldn't get any lower, Kelsey the lunch lady couldn't get any filthier than she already was. Like, she did this interview, y'all. And in this interview, she said an amalgamation of certain things, but I'm going to show y'all what I feel about what she had to say, and I'm also going to show y'all a couple snippets as well. And DJ Akademiks also responded to parts of her interview. And I think it's very, 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 very interesting the points that DJ Akademiks were making. And you know, if I have to agree with a gerbil, that human gerbil that we named DJ Akademiks, do you know I'm upset? Okay, I am not happy about this. All right, y'all. So Kelsey said a whole bunch of things on this interview, right? She said it on, and for those of y'all, for those of y'all who don't know, she interviewed with the Danza project. All right. So Kelsey has said a number of things, right? She said, first of all, that she was not mad at Megan for, sleeping with Tory. She said that was not even what her issue with Megan was. She said the issue with Megan was that Megan just stopped talking to her and also, stopped communicating with her after the whole pow happened, right? I mean, and like, this is so funny because that is so many of y'all main thing that y'all kept on saying. What about when she slept with her man? What about when she slept with her man? And I was like, there's no way that this woman was shocked or, shook at any moment because Tory and Megan were a thing. Tory and Megan were on Twitter Space. I don't know if it was Twitter Spaces or Clubhouse. It was one of the two. They were on Clubhouse together. They were they went to the Rock Nation brunch together. He was all up on her booty. There's no way you're gonna be my friend and my man is gonna be on your butt. Like, they were already talking like that. Like, it was them. And Kelsey allowed y'all to spitefully think that because she was mad at Megan. None of that was ever true, because if you listen to the recording that they showed during the trial, she had already let us know that she was already dating somebody in Houston. And she already had a boyfriend. Her and Tory was not even kicking it. She said that at one point Megan wanted her and Tory to talk because she thought that they would be a good couple, but she said she wasn't even really checking for him like that. She had a man in Houston, and it's the man that she's married to this day, right? But y'all swore up and down that Megan stole this woman's man, but like that never gave that, because that didn't make sense, because Megan and Tory had been an item. They had been booed up. They had been on lives together, cuddled up. They had been on the damn, and hold on, let me show y'all something, because y'all don't ever be believing me. Y'all don't ever be believing me, and I give you the facts every single time. I give you the facts every single time, right? Don't I give it to you? Okay, hold on. Let me get you what you need. Okay, Rock Nation brunch. I'm looking it up right now. And for those of y'all who gonna be asking me questions, asking me why didn't I already have it pulled up, because mother effer, I can't put it all on. Like, do you know how many tabs I got open? I be losing track. I can't keep up with all of this. Okay. All right, y'all. So this was them at the Rock Nation brunch. Does this look like he was with Kelsey? Does this look like, Kelsey and him were talking? Does this look like Kelsey should be surprised that Megan and Tory were talking? Right? That doesn't make any sense, right? Because it never made sense, but because y'all want to blame everything on Black women, is because y'all want to blame everything on a woman, y'all would try to make anything bend to fit a narrative that does not exist, right? She never stole this man from that lady. And let's be real here. He would never choose Kelsey over a Megan Thee Stallion anyway, because Megan Thee Stallion built better, looked better, and probably feels better. I feel like Kelsey probably feels soft and jiggly too, but she's more like that, like that auntie 39-year-old uncle, who's like former wife passed away. He just found this woman at a parent teachers conference and got married to her and found the love of his life. And she all soft and jiggly, and she wear night robes and with a bonnet on, and they be having like the sex and stuff like that while the kids sleep in the other room. Like, it's given, like Kelsey's cute for that, but she's not like superstar it girl fine. She's not giving that. It's levels to it. I'm just being honest. But not only did Kelsey say that though, y'all, Kelsey also let us know that Kelsey also let us know that that there was a lot of alcohol taking place, right? Kelsey told us that when alcohol gets in your system and you become a different person, you have to you got to put that stuff away. She said that her life was really changed that night, and it's so strange to me that Kelsey continues to act like she was the one who was pow-powed on. I don't know why Kelsey keeps on acting like she's the victim out of all of this when she's not. Your man was not slept with, from what you said. You was not pow-powed. You possibly got your butt beat, but that didn't stop you. We'll get into that as well. I'm not even gonna go into that right now. I'm gonna go into that on the next slide that we go to, child. But it's crazy to me because why do you constantly victimize yourself in this narrative? Because it doesn't make sense to me. It's like you are trying to paint yourself as a bigger victim than the woman who literally got pow-powed. That don't make sense. And you allowed all of these false narratives to be displayed amongst the public that weren't true. And the fact that you are continuously making these these interviews, saying this stuff, inciting these Tory Lanez fans to attack Megan, knowing that all the Tory Lanez fans want you to say is that Tory didn't shoot. I can't say the S word. The Tory Lanez didn't, pow Megan. But the only other person that could do it is you. And you won't say that you did it. So what's the point? It's like you're playing with your own, your own image. For what? For what? It doesn't make sense to me, y'all. I don't get exactly what what she's trying to achieve with these interviews, because it doesn't make you look good. It doesn't make you sound better. And it's like you are constantly trying to take a stab at Meg, but it's only backfiring on you because people are just mad because you won't say the things that they want you to say. Look, and y'all think I'm playing, right? But let me let y'all hear something. This is coming from a little spaces that was had about the after party, or the after party after the Kelsey interview. And this is what the girls were saying. Let me let y'all hear for a second, because Kelsey think that she got support. Girl, we don't support you, and the Tory Lanez fans don't support you either. Okay, let's hear.
Clickbait. You chose to put someone in a situation of getting on here and telling the world of what happened at that night, and you did not do that. You're saying that you didn't want to get into certain things because you don't want your shit to be in it, or you shouldn't have did in the first place. So that means you're also another black man or half black man or wherever your race is, pushing agendas, trying to get interviews and shit circulating to fit a narrative that does not fit. You had the platform to do what needed to be done, and if you did not want to ask those questions, sir, you should not have did, because there's a lot of people on here who are very passionate about this case, and I am one of them. For two, sir, my thing is,
yes, I am one of them. I am a pick me. Pick me, Tory. Pick me. I know you in prison, but we support black men. We need to stand up as black women for black men. And Tory is innocent. He did not do it. He is not a violent man. And you needed to say what needed to be said, and you didn't say it, Kelsey. I'm mad at you as a black woman.
You gave this woman a platform to talk about her when her character was not in play. You cut the clip as if she was going to say something new, and we all knew she wasn't. You also sat in our space last night and told us after hearing this interview it's going to be free and Tory, and you expect everybody, the general public, people who are online just looking to blogs to be smart people and read through the lines. If that was the case, then Tory wouldn't be in jail in the first place, because we all see that this is a calculated setup, and that if the right people with correct platforms would just stand up and report the news as it should be fucking reported.
Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, blah, 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 pick me.
He might not be in the situations that he is in.
He would.
And my thing is, y'all did this. Hold on. I do not like the fact that y'all did this interview this way, because y'all did not have to clip it the way y'all clipped it for it to get bait like this. We do not need to know who the fuck Kelsey was, because we do not know who the fuck she is.
See, Kelsey, I keep on trying to tell you, girl, they don't care about you. They don't care who you are. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about where you come from. They don't care about your struggle. The fact you probably had to sell a little coochie, allegedly, to make ends meet sometimes. Girl, they don't care about that. All they want you to do, sweetie, is say that you pow Megan. That's all they want. And they don't, and no matter how much they know it's not true that you did that, they want you to say it, because it will, it will make them feel like every pick me, behavior that they have exhibited through this whole trial, sis, is validated. Even though that nothing that they're trying to pull together makes any truth. Baby, what you mean if he had the correct legal representation? If Sean Holly couldn't get him off, and Sean Holly had to get off the case because everything that Tory Lanez was providing to her didn't make sense, and no way she could twist it to try to make it seem like somebody else did it, because it was all the signs was pointing to him, then who else, what else could it be? Because wouldn't these other attorneys that are doing this stuff pro bono be able to pull some evidence to say that this woman did it? But they can't, because it doesn't exist, because he did it. It's crazy, because even his own witness claimed that he did it. But y'all want to believe so bad that this woman is like, is hiding the fact that she pow Megan over Tory. Even though Tory, why would she do that? Why? In what way would they even have an argument to want to elevate it to that level? It don't make sense. The pow weapon, the gun, was near Tory, hot, warmed. I don't understand what this is all about. I really don't understand. But let me continue. So Kelsey don't just stop there, because I don't want to take a detour, child. Kelsey don't just stop there, child. Kelsey lets us know that, if it wasn't for her, Megan wouldn't even have the career that she has today. She said she used the name of Meg's late mother for clout. So let's hear what she had to say. Hold on, let me make sure y'all can see this, child, before I press. Okay, y'all can see? Okay, cool.
Because of my father. Yeah. So when I heard her, I was like, this girl got something. You know what I'm saying? So we met. That happened. I told her, like, hey, you need to let me record you. And I'm going to create you a YouTube. I'm going to create your email. And I'm going to put you on YouTube. I'm going to say the next day she came back. And she was like, okay, you can record me, but it got to be to this beat. It was a MJG Nate Ball instrumental. Sure enough. And recorded her on my cell phone.
And look at her, y'all. Y'all can see this lady is so hurt. She misses Megan. She misses this woman. She misses Megan. Shouldn't have took that money, ho.
Edited on Movie Maker. Put that shit on YouTube. Named the video. I named it Killing Shit, because I was like, you killing shit. Like, we gonna name this shit Killing Shit. And shit, from there, like, she became viral on the campus. Like, that girl could rap. That's the girl that rap. And shit, from there, everything just kind of spiraled.
You were the A&R in
yeah, then that's why I said, if I knew what I knew now, yeah. You know, and I've never really just talked about it because I'm not going to say I don't give myself enough credit for certain things, but it just wasn't one of those things where it's like I felt like needed to be spoke on, I guess, in a sense. I think it wasn't until 2018 where I really realized, like, damn.
Like, y'all, it's really this is really crazy to me because she is acting like she basically gave Megan the idea to become a rapper. Like, Megan wasn't watching her mom make all of these records. Like, Megan didn't already want to like create music and be a rapper. Like, Megan didn't already have that dream. Like, just because you held the phone while she did some freestyles, sis, you not the A&R. She already knew she was talented. She already knew she was bad. She already knew that she could do all of these things. Her mama knew too. Like, what do you like, Kelsey? Girl,
maybe that moment was really something.
Yeah.
Because her mom, rest in peace, pulled me to the side. We were in LA at a Airbnb. She had a music video down there for Big Ol' Freak, and her mom pulled me to the side. And I'll never forget that conversation because that was one of our last conversations before she passed on. And she just told me, like, you know, thank you. I'm like, thank you for what? She said, you know, we wouldn't be right here today if it wasn't for you. And that stuck with me.
Girl, you need your ass whooped. You need your ass whooped for this. Somebody in the comments said, bringing up your ex-friend's deceased parent doing a clout chasing interview are grounds for getting effed up. People have no boundaries nowadays, shaking my damn head, and I literally agree. So you want us to believe you helped her career but can't help yourself to that same success? I'm everything but slow. Exactly. Nothing that Kelsey said is believable because Kelsey has been lying this whole time. Kelsey has been lying. Kelsey has been letting y'all believe that this woman slept with her man. That's what Kelsey wanted y'all to believe. When you got on live and said you was effing on my dick, you said that, Kelsey, and you knew you were lying because you knew that was a narrative that Tory Lanez and his team had put out. That didn't even make sense. But you allow, it's so funny how you claim that Megan Thee Stallion allowed lies to go on around about you, but you are the one who allowed lies to go on about her. Nobody ever thought that you pow Megan, except the Tory Lanez fans who want him to get off, and the pick-me's, of course. But when you was trying to force her to say that, she was not even, like, your name wasn't even brought up in it. It was strictly Tory and Meg. You put yourself in it, talking about I did not do, like, no, like, you basically made this an issue yourself because you figured that this was a way for you to get clout for you, or you made this an issue because you wanted to create an issue to try to make it seem as if that's the reason why you're not going to take up for Meg. Because truth be told, everybody believes that you already took a bribe. Everybody believes that you already been broke off some hush money, and I'm not the only one. Let me let y'all hear what he got to say real quick. You know, our little gerbil. You know, we some of y'all love that little hamster, huh? The little hamster like Akademiks.
The weirdest.
So this is what Akademiks had to say. It's weird that Kelsey Nicole isn't upset about Tory Lanez's team indirectly accusing her of being the power. This is why everybody think that you got paid off, because the truth is she did get paid. That's the whole reason. That's why she is out here throwing all of this shade towards Megan, and don't throw none of that shade towards the man and his team that is trying to blame everything on her. But let me let y'all hear this.
This thing about this whole thing with Kelsey, bro, Kelsey, it ain't like we making this shit up. Tory's team is kind of throwing that out there. They're like, you did it, nigga. Now, he didn't say that, but his team is kind of saying, yo, y'all got the wrong person locked up. The real person who did it, she over there. Like, they pointing the elbow type shit. She seemed to have no problem with that. That's the weirdest part about it. This is why everybody think you got paid off. Because the only reason why you wouldn't have a problem with one group of people pointing the finger at you is if maybe you and them had an agreement. Like, it's just weird to me. The weirdest thing about this whole thing with Kelsey.
And for those of y'all who don't know what he's referring to, Tory Lanez files new appeal against 10-year sentence in Megan Thee Stallion powering case. Appeal is based on driver's petition that he saw Tory trying to take the gun away from Kelsey. Girl. The fact is because she took the money, and that's what I'm saying. It was all strategic. Nobody was mentioning Kelsey's name after the incident took place. Kelsey randomly started beefing with Meg and just said that she was not being protected and that she did not do anything. Nobody was bringing it up. Nobody had even mentioned her name in this. It was to create an issue between her and Meg, so she has grounds to excavate herself from the issue, so she don't have to speak up on Megan's behalf while trying to make it seem as if Megan didn't speak up for her, because none of it makes sense. This Megan was the one who got pow. She was the one who was in the hospital. She's the one who couldn't walk for a couple weeks, had to take a break. Megan couldn't twerk or do you know how the happiness that Megan has when she twerks? Do you know how much that hurt her to have to get up off her knees? Megan loved to throw them cheeks. Okay, it's it's a love of hers, and it's a love of me to watch her do it. I ain't gonna talk about that though. But all right, but listen. But you made it seem as if you the victim, just so you could have a excuse to wedge yourself in this issue to then back away from it. It's because you had already spoken to Tori, you had already gotten paid, and you just needed to create a reason as to why you wouldn't say anything. And that's exactly what you did. And nothing that you say make any sense. And it literally contradicts everything that you were alluding to before the trial even took place, because you were lying. Now you're saying that Megan never slept with your dude, that your dude is a guy that you're married to from Houston. But you literally was alluding that Megan was messing with Tori and Tori was your man. You're a liar. And you definitely probably got paid allegedly. I believe it. And you need to keep Megan's name out of your mouth. Especially her mother's name. You disrespectful hussy. I can't stand for you to use the name of Megan's deceased parent in a clout chase is literally insane. You definitely should be lumped up for that. But hey, who are me to talk? Who are me to judge, child? At the end of the day, I'm not the judge of the jury in this. But the judge and the jury did agree that Tori was guilty, and he will be away for 10 years. Don't ever free Tori. Don't ever. And when he is free, deport him. Okay. Well, for those of y'all who are pygmies, y'all can be deported with him as well. All right. Okay.